The Old Burying Yard, a simple name for a simple graveyard, small and unassuming in York, Maine. One of its buried inhabitants is Mary Nason, a town healer and herbalist and even exorcist, who was born in 1745 and who died only at the age of 29 in 1774. Known as the White Witch, she married but had no children. Her ghost has been reported in the cemetery, as well as by children playing in a playground nearby, who tell their moms that a woman named Mary was pushing them on swings. Mary's grave has a long granite slab that once connected a headstone to a footstone. The footstone has since been destroyed. The legend claims that the slab was kept there to keep the White Witch underground. Other similar slabs had been used for other graves in the cemetery to keep livestock from surrounding farmland from digging up the buried. These slabs were later used as part of a wall surrounding the cemetery to keep all the livestock out. Mary's slab was the only one that remained. It could be that it simply wasn't needed for the wall after the other slabs were used, or it would have been left to protect her grave when her husband moved too far away from York to tend to it. The gravestone is warm to the touch, and it's warmer than the other graves near it. This has been reported by others, but we feel that it could be warmed by the sun that's sneaking through the leaves on a nearby tree. Another interesting grave in the cemetery is the eternal home to 40 pioneering settlers that were killed by Abenaki Indians, who in 1691 to 1692, led by French officers, came to Canada to burn buildings and capture or kill colonists. This happened in the same year as the Salem witch trials. Rumor has it that ghosts have been seen near the mass grave, and moans and cries can be heard. The cemetery is flanked by buildings that themselves have the reputation for being haunted. The Emerson-Wilcox house is L-shaped because Edward Emerson, one of its owners, moved a house that was built in 1710 from another part of the town and added it to the first house in 1760. The building has a number of relics and furnishings and is believed to be haunted. There's also a jailhouse nearby, and a former jailhouse guide had reported seeing a light on in the Emerson-Wilcox house, and upon entering it, he heard footsteps and moans in a room that turned out to be empty. The light that had been on had turned off by itself. The house is the site of an apparent suicide, which is believed to be the source of the strange occurrences. And the jailhouse itself that's near the cemetery is reportedly haunted. It's one of the few buildings that was not burned down when the Abenaki Indians attacked in 1692. One ghost that's associated with the jail is Patience Boston. She was a pregnant Abenaki squaw who had drowned the son of a minister in a well. She also attempted to poison the minister and his wife. This was all done because she resisted being converted to Christianity. Patience Boston was allowed to give birth, and then she was hanged in the gallows in York Beach in 1721. Her ghost is believed to haunt the jail, with moans and footsteps heard in empty rooms.